Hi Virgo, welcome to your February love reading for 2017. So happy you joined me again. And for anyone who's new, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know there's a million choices out there. I do think it's a good idea that you listen to different readers too. Because it's the best way to really find someone that you connect with. So I thank you. I want to take a second and thank those who have sent me donations. I truly appreciate it. I mean, I'm truly nothing without you. It's the donations that allow me to do these monthlies. And even though I'm always late, although we did discuss that this would be my normal time, yet still late, it just frees me up a little bit. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Anybody who wants a personal reading, all my information is below. My email, my PayPal link, even how I do my videos, which are video recorded. I don't do Skype. Not yet, anyways. I don't do Skype. They're all video recorded. And then when I'm done, I do send the link to your email. And it is your video, though I do recommend that you paste it into your own media player so you don't lose it because, I can't keep it on my computer. I do keep it in YouTube, but, I can't control how long they allow a video to stay. Okay, so I don't want to talk. I want to try to make this reading shorter than usual. So let's begin the reading. Okay. I don't know, Virgo. I'm going to pull a Mother Mary card for you also. Just like I've just been advised to pull one. So I love these cards. These are, I've had this deck for quite a while. I don't use it very often. I don't know why. But we're using it today. So there's definitely a message in here for you guys. During the reading, when I'm talking, I'm also a Virgo. So if I say I, we, it means you, okay? And me, I suppose. And by the way, I am looking for, those of you who would be so kind to do this, I'm looking for love letters. I'm looking for my subscribers or anyone who's been following my channel who has fallen in love during that time period that's been somewhat unexpected. Now, I'm talking about two people falling in love, though, okay? I want the love story of two people. And the reason why I want this is because I would love to use your letter. Of course, I will leave your name out of it, but use your letter to read on future monthlies. Just to allow people who are truly feel like there's no love out there for them, to let them understand and see how quickly love can come in. Just like that, when you least expect it. So, if you would, I would love that. Just send it to my email. Maybe make the title, your love story or my love story, something like that. So it stands out to me because I get so many emails. By the way, if you sent me an email and I haven't replied yet, just know it's only time. It's only due to the time. But I do read them. But I like to take a day where I just sit down and reply to emails, okay? So they're coming. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It can also be your Jupiter, your Venus. I believe Jupiter is going into retrograde. I believe. Or did it, and now it's coming direct. These are the things I still need to learn. Okay. Alright, so Virgo, Mother Mary, looking she is. All right, guys, we have the card forgiveness. I am willing to release old resentments so that I may enjoy my life. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm going to read the message from the book. I'm going to hold the card up as I do that. Because I have a feeling there's some Virgos, could be myself included, that need to hear this message, okay? And I hold the card up because I want you just to look at the imagery. A lot of times there's like little hidden messages in there that maybe only you can pick up on. Okay. All right. Out with the old and in with the new is the message contained within this card. If you're feeling like you're stuck in a reoccurring bad dream, the culprit is likely contained within stored unforgiveness. Throughout life, everyone has endured painful experiences. You are not alone. However, you do have a choice as to whether to continue suffering from the after effects of those experiences. Forgiveness is the purifying, detoxifying agent that allows you to move forward in a whole new way. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you're endorsing the negative behavior. It simply means that you're unwilling to store the toxic burden of anger within you. And good for you for making this life-changing decision. After all, your anger only hurts you, not the offending person. So call upon Mother Mary for help in releasing old emotional burdens. Dear Mother Mary, thank you for putting your healing hands upon my heart and mind to draw out the darkness of my judgments, blame, and anger towards others. Please help me, beloved Mother, to see myself and all others as you do and be purified in my perceptions. Wow. I have goosebumps. Wow. Okay. Can I just say that's a message for the whole world? Definitely a message for the whole world. Okay, guys, let's get into your reading now. So I'm going to try to make these not as long as the other ones. We're going to try. All right, so I've been shuffling these for quite a while, but now I want to invite my spirit guides into Virgo's reading, please. We're looking for advice, help, loving guidance for the month of February regarding their love lives. I want to know about new love coming in. Also about existing love. Any areas that need worked on. Any other messages, please feel free to bring forward. Invite Tracy in for clarity as always, and thank you. Thank you. Let's get started. Romantic feelings. First card. First card, romantic feelings. This card, well, it pretty much states what it means, that your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I have a feeling some of you have just met someone and you're questioning, you're questioning, is this safe? Do I move forward? Those kind of questions. But there are those romantic feelings within you. Not just within you, with the other person too. Express your love. Go ahead. Make that romantic gesture. I want to remind you guys, we're in a universal year one. New beginnings, new opportunities, new chances for beautiful love. Um, you know, from the study that I have done, they have found that more people meet, fall in love, and get married within a universal year one than any other year. Remember, we run in 9-year cycles, and each year has its purpose. 2016 was a universal 9. That was the time to close the door on things that no longer serve us, getting us ready for all these new beginnings, especially in love. So I feel like I have a group of people here who, have recently met someone, and you are having feelings. And you're being advised to go ahead and express those feelings. Getting to know each other. I'm kind of glad this came up because the energy I was feeling was a little bit of caution. Like, yes, these feelings are real. Yet at the same time, it is about taking your time. It truthfully is about taking your time. Those who ask all the time, like, how do I end up in the wrong relationship all the time? Well, first thing you do is you look back, see if there's any repeating patterns happening in your life. If there are, what is stemming that? There's a root cause for that. It's figuring that out. And sometimes that means going back to childhood, those kind of things. I won't go into all the details because I know I've done it a million times before. But one of the ways we protect our heart is by taking it slow, by giving the universe time to throw those flags when they're needed. And for us to be able to recognize them, to be willing, I should say, to recognize them. And for some, it's funny, I just did a personal reading for someone, and I've never felt this in the card, but I'm feeling it again in this card. This is a card about taking our time. This is a card about conversation and truly getting to know someone on a much deeper level before we completely fall. Yet for some of you, I feel there are walls that are so damn high around your heart. I don't know how they're going to reach you. I just don't know how they're going to reach you. Because you can't expect one side to be willing to express themselves. Yet you're sitting there with these gigantic walls. Yet you want this love, but you won't let your walls down. And I'm saying that because in this picture, here sits this woman. And if you look at her face, she's happy. She feels kind of shy to me, which, is a typical Virgo trait. She's giddy, but yet she's got her flag. She's hanging on to that red flag. She's ready to throw it. She's not even waiting for the universe. She's like, nope, I'm going to throw a red flag. But why? She seems happy. So why is she hanging on to this flag? Why doesn't she just let it go? Worry about it at the time. This is your younger self. Look how she's looking at him. Look at her expression. To me, this feels like father issues. Like this is the younger you. And there's an issue with the male, an older male. And you grow into this woman. And this energy hasn't been cleared. So here you sit. Though you want love, you're hanging onto that flag. Gotta let it go. You know, just like Mother Mary said with her card forgiveness, we have to let this go. This is past relationships. This is the pattern we were talking about. It's caused you to put these walls up. You're hanging on to this. It's like, let it go. Don't assume the worst before a word is even spoken. You know, sometimes when love goes wrong, it is our fault. We can't always put it on the other person. Sometimes we go into a relationship with our walls so high, and no matter how much we want this love from this other person, they're human. They can't break down your walls, so they move on. This feels like the classic daddy issue to me. Take your time. If the universe wants to throw you a red flag, a caution, they will. Don't assume. Don't assume. All right, I'm going to do a line of tarot under that. I feel like there's, no, I'm just going to do tarot. Spirit, I invite you into my tarot deck. Any more clarification regarding love for Virgo? It's mainly what we're looking at. It's love for Virgo. Couple, single. February 2017, Spirit. Approximately. Approximately in that time period. Thank you. Can I give a shout out to Varush Tarot? Tarot, right? Thank you for your email. I am going to reply back to you. So I'd love to get to know you. But just reaching out, asking if I'm okay, I truly appreciate that. I really do. And you know what? You kind of influenced me to do Virgo next, so let's all thank Varush Tarot, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am, I'm so sorry. Okay. The Wheel. The Wheel. It's new beginnings. It is, it's a change in direction that offers you happiness, but I feel like it's a change in your heart that then offers you happiness, freedom. When the Wheel shows up, it's the end of delays. So if there's things that you've been waiting for, things start moving now. The Wheel is all about new beginnings, but it's your energy that gets this wheel turning. Sometimes we're at the top of the wheel, other times we're at the bottom. When we're at the bottom, we have to put the energy in to turn this, just to get it started. Just to show the universe that, yes, what we want, we're willing to put the effort in behind it too. We're not expecting miracles. Though, of course, if the universe wants to give us miracles, we'll gladly accept them. But this is your effort. This is, it's new beginnings. Not always just in love. It can be new beginnings in many things. So number 10, number 10 is, numerology. That'd be the one, okay? That would be you. Again, it's your energy. It's your energy that moves this wheel. Huh. I'm just looking at, this is a major arcana, but I'm also looking at the purple in here. It's very healing energy. So I feel like for some, it's like, something, whether this is energy, what I'm feeling is for some of you, you've been working on your energy. You've been working on yourselves. You've been trying to reach that higher self. And because of that, you got the wheel spinning in your direction. When I see the wheel, it's exciting because it tells us it's bringing exciting changes to us. I feel for some of you, there's a little bit of fear attached to this card. Well, I feel it's because you're not used to having excitement and adventure in your life. But I feel like you got to put your trust in the universe here. Because I feel like, there will be unexpected events that happen that are like right in front of you, that point you in the right direction. It's guidance from the universe. It's a fresh start. For many, I feel like this is the beginning of a now joyful life. Huh, the Chariots. Beautiful. Two major arcanas, side by side. Chariot, this is a love reading. Could very well be talking about a Cancer. Very well. Could be. The Chariot to me is determination. It's about pushing forward no matter what. For some, it's attached to the top cards, which are about this new feeling that you have, these romantic feelings that you're having. You're not sure what to do. You're not sure whether you should move forward. Well, with the Chariot here, this is about taking a great leap forward. The Chariot, again, though, to me, to me it feels like a card of magic. But again, it's our energy. This is about having balance, having self-control, but willing to step into the fear. What lies on the other side of fear? Beauty. This can certainly mean career advancements for many. Acknowledgement from your higher ups, yourself, the universe. I feel with the Chariot and the Wheel together, it's about celebrating yourself, allowing yourself to feel pride in all that you have done and all that you've already accomplished. And it's taking that confidence and putting that same type of confidence into your love life. It's moving forward. You know, what I love about this Chariot is, you're not holding the reins here. Though you have total control. It's like a soul connection between you and your horses. The yin and the yang. The shadow and the light. Yet you bring them together. And you can control the future just through your thoughts alone, your mind alone. This person has total confidence in the Chariot. And let me tell you, they're forging forward. They're forging towards the future. Knight of Michael. Well, here we go. Here's action. Knight of Michael. The Knight of Michael comes in. It's time to move quickly. It is time, well, it's sudden changes. How could it not be when it's following the wheel and then the Chariot? Sudden changes. Knight of Michaels is a card about using your logic over your emotion. Now understand, when I say emotion, I don't mean your heart. I don't mean your intuition. I mean the emotion that we make up, or sometimes it's over analyzing, and our imagination starts building up this big story where the majority of it is not even based in fact. That's what I call emotion. Emotion about reacting to something before logically thinking it out. Oh, there's going to be sudden change for a lot of you. But you know what? This is the year. All right, let's find out what's going on here. We have a lot of heavy, not heavy. I apologize, not heavy. We have a lot of strong energy here. Beautiful energy. I want to see its purpose, please, Spirit. Who are we directing all this energy towards? Well, for many, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have the engagement card. Could it be with this knight? Possibly. Knight of Michael. That would be air. Sometimes when I see this card, I'm drawn to this letter, and other times I'm not. I'm very drawn to it here. I feel for some of you, this is the way your communication begins. I feel more and more. The more readings I do, I find that more people are connecting through social media. That kind of thing. weird. No cards want to come out. It's way too many cards. I got to take those because they are all face up. Hmm. Um, it's weird because the Virgo in me has to fill in this block. So I'm going to fill it in as I talk. So we have the card engagement, okay? Followed by that Knight of Michael. So a possible air sign for many of you. Not for some of you. And underneath that, we have the card, this could be the one. So this is definitely talking about a relationship. Well, I mean, if we start at the beginning, how I was feeling that some of you just met someone and you're not questioning the relationship, you're not questioning the person, you're questioning your own feelings, you're questioning whether it's safe for you to move forward, okay? And we already talked about that part, but I feel that this person, it's relating back to that. And even though I don't have the soulmate card here, I can tell you it's a soulmate. And I have to say, for those, I feel the soulmate I'm talking about right now is the air sign. You know, the Knight of Michaels can be someone younger. You know, we can go by that. You know, I wouldn't say a whole lot younger, though. You know, could be a Gemini. Could be Libra. Could be Aquarius. Yeah, could also be Cancer. I hate to say that, but there's so many different scenarios here. Okay, so I'm being directed to that, and this is just about, you know, the ones that are holding that red flag in their hand. It's about now trusting in the universe. You know, it's clear that the universe wants to give you the energy, your higher self wants you to evolve on a higher spiritual level. And when you do, you start to understand a lot of this. So you don't have to hang on to that warning flag. You can let it go. And you were asking yourself, is this the one? Could this be the one? Yes, it absolutely could be the one. And through this person, it's, I feel there is very fast movement. You meet and things move quickly. But remember, even though things are moving quickly, stay in the present moment. Keep yourself in the present moment because that's how you recognize this when it comes in. You don't have to hang on to it. The universe will be happy to send you caution where caution is needed. But if it's not needed, don't throw it out there. For some of you, I feel that this is talking about long term. This is talking about not giving up on a relationship, about letting go of the control issue. Because for you also, we all have the will. We all have the chariot. That belongs to all of us. All of us Virgos, sun, moon, and rising. So this energy is here for us to use. So this is about understanding that you can turn this relationship around. God, I feel like some of you have been in a relationship for 17 years. And you're wondering, is there something better out there for me? If the love is truly gone, then move on. But before you move on, I feel like you give it one last shot. One last shot. But give everything. Give your whole heart. Put the other before you. And see if that alone starts to change the energy between the two of you. Where they recognize that. And then they start putting you before them. Sounds like a game, but it's not a game. It's about understanding that, the energy we want from another, we got to be able to give it to them also. We can't expect them to supply us with our happiness, yet we're sitting here with a red flag in our hand, ready to throw it at them at any second. This is about not giving up until you have tried or given your whole self. This way, you have no regrets. If it's not meant to be, you walk away with no regrets. You walk away knowing for a fact, okay, this relationship has run its course, because not all relationships are meant to last forever. That's impossible. Don't give up. Don't give up. Bring the passion back. Bring the excitement back. You have so many cards of energy, like flirt. There's simple energies. Flirt. Flirt with your lover. Flirt with your wife. Flirt with your husband. Make them feel like they're number one. And then stand back and reassess the relationship before you call it quits. Okay. There's the soulmate card that I just knew was going to come out. Past life relationship. Okay, now we have a full block. Let's stop. Hmm. I know you guys think I'm a freak, but, well, maybe not, because you're Virgos too. It's like I like my cards to be nice and neat. Um, it's not even about that. It's, when I'm messing with them, I feel the energy. So, and you might notice other readers do that too. We touch our cards a lot. Okay, now, for some of you, definitely have a soulmate coming in that's attached to passion, a lot of passion, a lot of passion. This is, well, a past life relationship. Is just that. It's a past life relationship. I had someone ask me once in a reading, a monthly, could this mean this lifetime? No, it doesn't mean this lifetime, because in this deck there is a card for this lifetime, but also a past lifetime. And, there's many, well, not me, not yet anyway, that I know of, I should say, who experience this type of love, this someone coming from the past. Sometimes when someone's coming from our past life, it's because there was something not completed together in the previous life. So you come back together for completion. Because remember, love is about not just the love we get to feel from another, but then using that joy and that energy to portray to the world, to be a lighted beacon to others. So our love has always a purpose behind it. Okay. Anyway, so some of you, past life relationship. And I want to put a quick side note in here, because I feel like some of you are being told, now's the time to concentrate on your career. There's tremendous growth possible. So if you're someone who is trying to build something up, whether it's your own business or you're trying to move ahead, we have the Chariot here. But I feel the message coming across, that some really need not to be worrying about love, but to be worrying about their career, about their finances, and allow the universe to handle love at this point, which is the best thing to do anyways. Okay, so I'm going to find out more about, excuse me. Seven Michaels. It's like being at a crossroads. But can I tell you something? Virgo, I use these cards 20 times a day, almost every single day. And it's so weird. I just noticed here. So we're at this crossroads, right? Not sure what path to go down regarding love. You go down the tried and true, the path that you've always gone down, Or do you try this new, exciting, adventurous path? I've never noticed Michael before, where he has his hand like caution, like, no, not this path. And his other hand is pointing towards the path. See that? I've never noticed that in this card before. Your path is being illuminated. That's all I can tell you. For me never to recognize that is quite crazy. So to me, I feel like the message is that your path is and will be illuminated. Okay. Michael again, even though this is not a person, it's like I feel that energy. All right, so I want to do a couple clarifiers now. So I'm going to take out this past life and this guy, because I think they're the same. I also want to take out engagement, and this could be the one. I feel they're the same. I want to put the wheel on top. I want to put the chariot on top. And for some reason, I feel this Knight of Michaels is important. Excuse my arm, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to do it like this. It's past life. It talks about, this could be two people, so I am going to separate because I just felt like this is two different scenarios. Both soulmates, okay? Both soulmates. It's just different in their arrival. That's all. All right, spirits, I'm talking about soulmate that you're asking us to keep an open mind on. Tell us more about this person coming in for Virgo. We have the 8 of Ariel, 6 of Raphael, and the 5 of Ariel. So, the 8 of Ariel, it's a card about work. It's a card about not just work, but also your passion. And it's funny because as soon as I picked up that card, I felt that's exactly how you meet. It is through your work that you meet this person. Six of Raphael. This is about new relationships, okay? This is about someone you have not met yet. So weird because I feel like I should put this card right in the middle. I feel like it's tied to both. Then we have the 5 of Ariel. And that is about, well, 5 of Ariel is about not needing to go through your current challenges alone. That help is always nearby. And I feel this is more talking about that this love is coming. Some of you may be doing, well, I feel like some of you work together. It's like you have the same outlook or the same goals. Okay. And then the Six of Raphael, this is about living from your inner child. Huh. All right, I just got the image of, this sounds really strange, and I know it, but it is the way the world works. Some of you, this past life relationship, this person coming back, I'm being told was your mother in one life. Evidently, you've lived a few lives or have met a few life. You don't meet every lifetime. Far and few in between, actually. But I feel in one of these, this person was your mother. And it's like, I feel like spirits are like, they're laughing about it, but not in a, they're laughing about it as in how beautiful is the world. They're celebrating that. It's bringing them joy to see it. It's wow. I don't know. I feel like some of you might have had issues with your current mother, with your mother in this lifetime. Okay, well, Spirit just told me the opposite, that some of you have a very close relationship with your mother. You feel like you're soulmates in this lifetime. And it's stemming from this lifetime with your past love. So evidently in this past life, it was a good relationship. It was a beautiful relationship. Because it's one of those things where you want it to continue. I was expecting Spirit to tell me there's an issue that needs to be fixed. But they're telling me the opposite. That there was beauty, and there was love, and there was laughter. Okay, and that's the same thing you'll have again. This time they're coming in your lover's form. Whatever that means. Okay, so that clearly goes together. Three of Michaels. Oh. Okay, I know what this meant the second it popped out. This was the heartache that you had. This was the pulling apart. For some of you, I feel that, well, who have this person coming in, that I'm talking to you, who had a special type of relationship with their mother. That's another way to know that I'm talking about you. I feel that the sever of the relationship in your previous life was hard, extremely hard. And I feel like there's part of you that remember, it's like you get little flashbacks, but you haven't put it together yet. What does this mean? What's these dreams about? What, it's putting it together because Spirit's telling me that you will be able to put it together. But it's beautiful because now this is, this heartache probably that you've had within you. It's like this is a chance to heal it for eternity. Wow. Okay. just do. I know I did not want this to go that long. Thank God your card just popped right out. Page of Raphael. Page of Raphael on the card of engagement, and this could be the one. So for some of you, it will be water. It will be a water sign, I should say. Can be anywhere in their chart, again. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Venus. But this person is dreamy. That's how you feel. You just feel like they're dreamy. They're loving towards you. It's, I just had the image of two people sitting down at dinner. And this person always serves you your dinner before they serve themselves. Like I see it at a kitchen table. Looks like a 50s style table. God, I'm so terrible at explaining things. Has like a red edge around it. Metal. It's a metal type of table. You have that type of table. And you're waiting for love to come in. It's coming. And this is the type of person they're bringing in. So this person serves you before they serve themselves. It's what love is all about. They're very open-hearted with you. So be ready for that because you want to be able to match this energy back. Again, could be someone younger. So we got our person there. So this relationship, I just want to pull a card or two on it real quick. So I just feel like it needed its own attention. These are for those of you who are in a coupled relationship now, and you're wondering, do I move on or do I give this relationship a chance? Again, I want to tell you, did you give it everything you had? Now, I'm not feeling abuse or anything tied to this, so if there's abuse involved, I absolutely think you should move on. Absolutely, without question. But that's not what I'm feeling in this card, okay? So we have the Four of Raphael. Four of Raphael is about being aware of our own emotions. It's, sometimes our own emotions are, well, we're not listening to our own emotions, or we're not aware of how our emotions are being portrayed to another. So it's just about being aware of it. For Raphael, it's about finding magic within the mundane. There's always little bits of magic somewhere in your present life. Search it out. I've told many, just for me, picking up my glass beads, especially the blue ones, bring me instant happiness because they were from my sister. So when I hold them, I feel like I'm holding my sister. And I get that feeling from it. It's not just a little, it's not a made up thing. It's literally what I feel like when I hold them. It's magic. It's my little piece of magic. So just be aware. Be aware of your own emotions before you give up on a relationship. Look for the magic within this relationship. Divine guidance. That talks about, well, number one, it talks about you considering an alternative approach. So again, I feel like it's just, it's something within your approach. But it finishes with the Ace of Michael. This is quite beautiful. This puts the two of you at the top of the mountain. And let me tell you, you don't get to, no one just took you in a helicopter and dropped you off at the top of this mountain. No, you climbed this mountain. Lesson after lesson, challenge after challenge. You didn't think you'd get through them, but you did. And each time, it moved you up to the top of the mountain. Your action. This is not allowing challenges to stop us from moving forward. The Ace of Michael, the one thing he tells us is there may still be bumps in the road. Even when we're at the top of the mountain, that doesn't mean that there's no longer bumps, but they're bumps. They're not mountains anymore. So every time you work through that challenge and you become a better person because of it, this is you. Challenge accepted, lesson learned, and now I never have to repeat it again. Ever. I'm at the top of the mountain. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is about clearing up communication problems. That's what the Ace of Michaels. It's about your own effort, but it also talks about, it's air. And when Ace of Michaels shows up, I know there's communication problems going on between these two people. So just be aware of that energy, okay, Virgo? All right, guys. That's what I got for you this time. You never know. You just never know. Please don't forget about this. I feel this is so important. I knew there was a reason why I needed to pull that card. Oh, something made me look at the bottom of the deck before I stopped. Very soon. There you go. There you go, Virgo. Listen, I know you. You want to know when. You want the details. I know you. I get it. I'm the same. Very soon. Seven of Michaels on the bottom of this deck. Or I'm sorry, Seven of Ariel. This is about, 70 Ariel is all about trusting. Trusting that the seeds that you have planted, the seeds of intention you have planted, will sprout, will bring you the reward. But there's patience in between. There's a trust. There's a knowing. That's truly it. It's just a knowing that it's coming. Please don't long for love. Don't long for it because you're sending the wrong energy out. Ask for it, but then be willing to let go of the outcome. You only have to ask once, but then you have to trust. You can't put that energy to the universe. This is what I want, but then you don't trust. What's the point? What's the point then? So put those intentions out there and then trust that they will come to you. The wheel, the chariot. Quite beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you again for your patience. I truly appreciate, especially Virgos, I know. Yeah, I'm just sitting here, top of the mountain. I just keep seeing that. Guys are at the top of the mountain now. Take advantage of this year's energy that's available to us. Universal Year 1. There's a reason for it. There's a reason why we go in 9-year cycles. Do some research. Find everything out you can about a Universal Year 1. So then you're prepared. It's a beautiful year, guys. Go with it. Go with the flow. The chariot. Beautiful. Thank you, Virgo. I love you guys to death. Love you to death. Thanks again. And no, you're not hearing growling from some strange animal, it's my stomach. It's time for me to eat. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks again. Bye bye.